Hi, it's Paul Jackals of ProFootballZone.com with your 2 minute drill. Can the Atlanta Falcons bounce back in 2014 and become that dominant team they were the last few years before that? I'd say they can, but right now, the Saints are definitely the team to beat in that division. You got to look at a team like the Buccaneers, who are really a very talented ball club, just need a quarterback. If they could either draft a quarterback or get some good play from Matt Glennon or Josh McCown, they could be some trouble as well. It could be tougher, I think, for the Falcons to rebound than people think. Of course, Julio Jones coming back from injury, he should be okay. Roddy White, still a good player, obviously, was banged up last year, but they still need a running game. You can't tell me that they still don't need a running back. I really think they do. They need to draft somebody, pick somebody up that's a free agent, a rookie free agent. They need to find a good running back. Yes, Matt Ryan can carry that team. And they of course need more weapons for him. They need a tight end. But Ryan's a heck of a passer, but you still need a running game to keep defenses honest. Even Peyton Manning needs a running game. No, Sean Moreno was good enough to help them to get to the Super Bowl last year, but they still need a pass rush, of course. Keeping Osi Umenyiora is good. Umenyiora is still a good pass rusher, but they need more guys there to get after the quarterback. But don't be surprised if they end up in third place this coming year. I'm not saying they're definitely going to be in third place and it's going to be a bad year, but I wouldn't just assume that last year was just a bad year and the Falcons are going to be right back in the thick of winning the NFC or, they're not up there with the 49ers or Seahawks. I hate to say it. You could argue the Bears are better than them right now as well. And of course, the Packers. There's a lot of good teams right now that I think are better. Than the Falcons. You could say the Panthers, but of course the biggest question for the Panthers is can they get a number one receiver? Losing Steve Smith or letting him go was a big it's a big loss, but it probably was time for them to move on from him. But it's gonna be a tough loss. But I still like the Panthers a little bit better because of their defense. They definitely have a good running game. They got a ton of running backs that can run the football. Cam Newton, I like him a lot the way he extends plays. But the Falcons are going to have a hard time getting back in the driver's seat of the NFC South. Look at the Saints and their defense is so strong. It's going to be tough to overcome them. Their offense, of course, is always a juggernaut. The Falcons will be competing, but to just assume that they're going to be back in the thick of things as one of the top teams in the NFC, I think you're fooling yourself. Let me know what you think below in the comment section. Will the Falcons bounce back in 2014?